Hey, it's Kannon from Open House Party. I'm excited to have my friend Trevor Daniel back on the show this week, talking about his new song, Alone, and all of the struggles mentally that he went through during COVID, that a lot of us went through, a lot of anxiety we're working through now as we come into a better place, into the light as we emerge from COVID. So go ahead and subscribe to the podcast and to the YouTube channel as well. That's how you can win some virtual meet and greets with your favorite artists. It's OHP and it's Trevor Daniel. Let's go.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.
Trevor Daniel, how the hell are you?
Chilling, dude. Chilling. Just out here. You know what I mean? How about you?
I'm out here as well, man. A lot of people tell me I'm out here or out there. How was your Halloween?
It was tight. I was the Joker.
Nice.
You know, typical. But you know, I like the Joker, so turn up. I wanted to do that.
Did you go to any parties or what did you do?
Yeah, I somehow made it to 3, and they were all same shit. So it was just like, you know, it was cool. It was just like, I don't really like going unless there's like something to gain, to be honest with you. I know that sounds messed up, but it's like, it's whack. Like,
something to gain in what way? You mean like personally or professionally?
Like both. Like if I feel like I can like make a connect or something, like, you know, that'd be tight or whatever. But like other than that, it's just kind of like the same like circle of people just kind of like talking about the same things over and over. It's
so
like,
are they like these like friends of yours you're talking about? Are these industry people or both or what are we dealing with?
Dude, low key, like I think I like knew like 4 people out of every party, like all the parties combined. Like the
That's
first
awkward.
one was,
That's super awkward.
it's really weird. And then like especially because like I'm supposed to like know them somehow.
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's weird. It's weird because it's like they'll be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Like I'm just like, dude, I feel like I have a pretty decent memory. Like
Yeah.
I'm not great at names, but like I have a pretty decent memory, and like I don't remember half of these things people are talking about.
Are they industry people that are like, hey, you know, you met me at this show or that show, or hey, you came to my house, or like?
I guess they're in the industry. Like pretty much everybody is, I guess, I got here. But like, yeah, it's just like so random. And it's just like most of these conversations, I just like I'll just be feeling like low digs. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
I
Dude,
hate those.
People don't understand that about the entertainment industry. I think they think that everyone just like hangs out and gets along and everyone wants everybody to succeed. But it's not really that way. There's so much jealousy and weirdness that it's almost uncomfortable to eat. I mean, award shows are the worst for that.
Yeah. I mean, I've never really been to any award shows personally, but like it's just really weird, like the contrast of like when like they feel like they can like gain something from talking to you, or when they just like want to like kind of keep an eye on you to see and like seem like they've been social with you the whole time. You know what I mean? You know, because like when things first took off, everybody was like so nice, bro. It was crazy. And I just like didn't know, you know? And then like now it's like people are still nice, but you could tell it's really like, it's more just to like keep an eye on me type thing, just in case like something they can benefit from that they can attach to comes along.
Yeah.
It's so wild, bro. I've just been like, I don't know. I feel like I've been in like a really like people watching headspace, and I've been noticing so much stuff, and it's so weird. Like now that COVID's like not over, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like we're pretty back to normal. I've just been like watching people a lot, and it's like so interesting.
So I got a question. Why did you go to any of this in the first place?
It was Halloween, bro. Like I was just like trying to do something because like I'm in this like weird in between where I don't want to do anything and I just want to stay inside and just chill. But also like I know like every now and then I'll go and I'll have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like as long as I'm with my friends, like it doesn't really matter. So, you know, I was with some of my friends and everything, so it was cool. Like hanging with them. But, you know, like sometimes I'm just like, oh yeah, maybe I'll meet somebody that like I'll be friends with or whatever. Cause I got like 3 or 4 friends that I actually like like chill with a lot. Like I guess I have more friends than that, but like everyday friends.
Or inner circle.
Yeah. The circle and everything. So, you know, everybody's like, oh yeah, you need to get out more. And I'm just like, yeah, I guess, bro. Like, and sometimes,
is there pressure for that now that you have another song? Like, is there like pressure? Like, hey man, you got to go out and like.
Not really like going out. Because I feel like I like kind of set that tone early that it's just not my vibe.
Yeah.
But like, because I'll just do it randomly. Been trying to go out at least like every other weekend, but that just feels like so much. It's like so draining.
Yeah.
But like, I like it sometimes. So it's like this weird 50-50. I'm either going to like leave and be like, damn, I just wasted a night. Or I'm going to like leave and be like, oh, that was cool. You know what I mean? Like maybe I do need to get out more. It's so weird. It's still like 50-50. But
are you in a good, are you in a positive headspace these days?
I feel like I am, like for the most part.
I've like seen some interviews with you and like just picking up like what I've noticed in passing. I'm like, he seems like he's in a healthier place right now.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely like in comparison to last year, like I feel like I'm in more of a like, all right, let's get this going type of headspace now.
Yeah.
And usually that's when I'm happiest, like whenever I'm like doing a lot of stuff, like when I'm going. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a pretty happy headspace. You know what I mean? I'm still like weaning off of the like year-long anxiety, but you know what I mean? So it's like weird, like realizing how important like doing stuff and going outside is like to like be able to like, combat anxiousness or whatever. Like last year, if I got anxiety, like I feel like I wouldn't I wouldn't really react the right way. I would just like, it was just so intense that it just like would shut me down a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I
now
feel like that happens to a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. Like now I feel like it's like easier because I can like distract myself from it or like whatever. I can like go do something and like realize like, okay, you know what I mean? At least it's not last year.
Yeah. You and I have both dealt with a lot of the same issues in the past. And we talked a while back and you were really going through it and really trying to, get better and get off the, we don't need to name it by name, but it was something we both had experience with. Have you come along with that battle?
Yeah, pretty much. Like it was just a lot of it was like when Falling was blowing up and everything was like brand new. And I was like working on the album, but I also had all this press and like stuff to do. But I wanted to like not like be a interview, so I wanted to like be able to like lock in, but I was also staying up all night trying to like get stuff done in the studio. And then, so I would just like take way too much Adderall and just stay up. Like, and that was like the only thing that I felt like would help me stay up. But then I would just like burn out and like, yeah, I feel like I don't do that anymore, like at all. Definitely. Like, that's definitely not I sleep now, which is new.
That's a good thing to do. I think it's a very positive thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like now I get like at least like 6 hours of sleep, minimum. Like, so I feel like that's good.
Like that was also you like dealing with the fact, Falling blew up and it was just such a massive song. Were you feeling like a lot of pressure? Like you got to keep it going. You got to figure out where the next one's going to be. I can't slip. I got to write something badass. I got to write something better. I got to do a better interview. Was it that kind of feeling?
Low-key, like at the time, I didn't feel pressured because everything was going so smooth. And I always have that like, I got to make something better headspace.
Yeah.
So like at the time, I don't think I was like feeling it that much. But then when like COVID set in and then the album released and it was doing well, it was like doing like really good. But like I had this mental picture of what everything was going to be. You know what I mean? Like the arena tours and everything with Camila and like all this stuff. Like mentally I'd already like accepted that. So then when I was doing nothing and then I had writer's block, like I was just like, I started kind of like stressing it a little bit, but yeah, it's better now. Like I'm not like stressing it. I feel like I definitely got better though. So like that's a good thing. Like I feel like somehow like I feel like my songwriting has gotten better because I feel like this project that I'm about to put out was very like, it's not very like structured or like very like polished or anything. So like I like made that with my friends. So it was like, I think that was needed to kind of to like get things out. That's why I was calling it That Was Then. But like, you know, I'm working on something now where I feel like my songwriting is like really like getting there. Like it's really like I'm getting really happy with it. So
did you make an attempt to make it less polished, or did it just come out that way? I mean, was there ever, when you say it was less polished, like did you get to a point on a song where you're like, okay, I know when to walk away from this now. I don't need to keep fine tuning it. And was that like a specific thing you decided to work on, or did it just kind of occur that way because you're in a different headspace?
I think it was like half and half. I think it kind of occurred that way, just like naturally, just because it was like, it felt so random when I was making it. Like, you know, it just felt all over the place because my headspace was all over the place. But like looking back and then like taking the songs that I ended up putting on it, I remember like where I was at when I made the song mentally. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, that was last year. And like, last year was all over the place, you know? Yeah, that was then. So
that was then. And how many songs did you write with the intent, you know, that these could be on the album? I know you like write a lot of songs. How many did you end up with that you had to choose the best ones for?
It's weird because usually it's a lot of songs, but I didn't make that much music last year. I was making like random stuff that I didn't like, but like things that I actually liked, I think I had like 12. Which is like nothing for me, which is
no,
like,
I mean, you usually deal with like 100 songs.
Yeah, I know. That's the weird part. I usually make like a ton of stuff, and I'm back on that where I'm like making a lot of stuff now. But I like last year I was just stuck. It was so weird. But you know, we mix them, like they sound good. So it's just like overall structure and just like, why in the hell would he make this the chorus? Like whatever, like it's like that kind of stuff. Like it's just kind of me speaking my mind. I like say things that like maybe I felt exactly in that moment that I don't feel now.
Yeah.
Just like exactly like what the headspace was, you know.
When you wrote Alone, were you thinking, all right, I'm going to write this to the tune of Alice DJ, or like use that as the hook? Or did you just write the song and later go, oh, this would work perfect with Alice DJ?
No, yeah. I was listening to the Better Off Alone by like Alice DJ on the way to the studio. And I was like, I walked in, it was like my first time meeting these guys. So like normally I would just expect it not to go well. Just because you got to catch a vibe. Like sometimes it works. But yeah, like I just didn't know, you know what I mean? I feel like in my mind, I'm just like, okay, it's either going to be really cool or I'm just going to be sitting here for hours, like wishing we weren't overthinking one line.
Wasting a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. I went in and they were like, oh, like, what have you been listening to? And I'm like, pretty much just this. Like, that's like all I showed them. And like, we just like went in on that and like, they were super down and like, we flipped it. And then I just like wrote and like, that's about it. Like, and like, I was like, just going through the longest breakup of my life. So it was like perfect timing. And I just felt like it was like a good response to the legendary Alice DJ. Like,
oh, okay, I don't want to seem stupid. I mean, we all know the song, but who is Alice DJ?
Crazy. Like, honestly, at least that song in particular, that's like one that I listened to like my entire life, but like just really just like a classic. Like, I think it's a duo. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, but
I'll look.
Yeah, I'm not like, it's
now
like,
the curiosity's killing me. I mean, that's a song, that's a classic from all of our childhood.
Yeah, exactly. And it's got like probably one of my favorite melodies ever. And like, it's so weird to know like exactly who is what in the like EDM type of world. You know what I mean?
Well, they are Dutch and okay. Yep. It's two people. Oh man, they're from Amsterdam. You need to go over there and celebrate the success of this song with Alice DJ in Amsterdam, because that is not a boring place to be.
No, I've never been to Amsterdam. That'd be fire.
Oh, it would be. So I love it, man. What's the rest of it sound like then? What are the other songs and how many of them are there?
So I put Fingers Crossed, Alone, those two that are out. I put those on there. I have like 4 more that are on there, and those are just like different for me.
Different style than what we're used to, you mean?
I guess it just depends on like when someone like started listening to me. It's definitely like more like my earlier stuff, I feel like, as far as the unpolished stuff goes, and like maybe some of the beat selection or whatever. But it's not like nicotine at all. There's songs where you could tell I was like pissy, and then there's other songs where you could tell I was like really like feeling myself, and then some songs where I'm just like over it or whatever. Like it was just like a bunch of random sections of that year. And it's weird because I think like 2 or 3 of these songs that actually made the cut were like all made in one night, because it's like a random burst of inspiration and stuff. Like, and me and my homie Vince wrote the whole so like it was like it was just random. So he was like staying with me, and I had writer's block and everything, and I don't like usually work with writers, but like I mean, I'm down. I'm down for it now, but like just because I feel like I can learn and everything, and I know how to kind of like guide the sessions a little more. But yeah, he was there, and like we've just been homies for a while. So, and he just like knew everything. Like I'd talk to him all the time about everything going on, and I just like vent and just like, so like we would like start something, and then we would just both kind of know exactly where it was going. So that was helpful. Because
he was so familiar with what you've got going on in your head that it was easy for him to jump right in that headspace and roll with it.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just like, it was like fun to make. We just made it in this house that I was in last year. And
what do you mean a house that you were in? Like living with some people, or what do you mean?
No, it was like this house I was leasing.
Oh, okay.
And then we just kind of sat on it. We were like trying to put it out, but I guess like there was like some stuff with like, I guess it was Universal and Alamo. I guess they were like selling it to Sony. So, and I just didn't know that. I don't think really anybody knew. So we were just kind of, we didn't really know why things were taking so long, but they were. And, you know, like I'm really stoked now though, because like RCA is fire.
Yeah,
so,
they
like,
are.
And like I feel like they listen to me and everything, which is really cool. Like they like respect my opinion and everything. And it's like,
I've heard more than one artist say that about RCA. They're good people.
Yeah, they're really dope. So far,
I'm not just saying that because they're listening in on this.
Are they? I thought you said you weren't letting them in.
No, I said I wasn't going to let him in. I was foolish. I was kidding. I have to let him in. That would be very rude. I would hear about that later if I didn't let them in. No, they are good people though, man. So here's the base, you know, the bottom line is, are you having fun now?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I mean, that's what it's all about. That's why you do this, right? I know it was rough for everyone for a while, but you having fun again?
Yeah, I'm having fun again. Like, I see things a lot differently. It's really weird. Like, I want to like get back in this headspace where like everything excites me again. It sounds so whack, but
it doesn't sound whack.
It's true. Like, I just like it's harder for me to get really excited about things, which like is probably something I just need to work on like with myself. But like, that's like one thing that I'm like really like grasping for right now, is just like the excitement of everything. Like, because I feel like the anxiety still slightly outweighs like things. Like, I don't know, like I had anxiety before, but I didn't have it like nearly as bad as I did last year. Like last year was crazy, bro. Like, I don't even know. Now it's like, it's starting to weigh back out where I'm getting excited about things again, and I'm not like overly anxious about it for no reason. So
good. That's healthy, man. And that's why I'm asking the question. I'm making sure you're not carrying all that around right now, man, because it's a good time to be excited and having fun. You get to back out and play with people. You get to get out and show people your music and watch them react to it. It's time to enjoy it, man. It's time. I mean, that was then, but here we go. Like, it's time to move ahead, man, and have some fun. I hope you find that, man. I hope you're able to kind of, you know, find a place where you're less anxious and really not drag it around with you, because you deserve to enjoy this. You've worked hard for this, and you have a lot of talent, and you deserve to enjoy the shit that you have earned. You really do, man. And I hope you do.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's like way less, like it's not that bad anymore. Like the anxiety, it just randomly hits me at like the middle of the night for some reason if I don't go to sleep. But for the most part, I've been chilling. So it's good.
Good, man. Yeah. And how, any shows?
Yeah, we just did a festival run. That was really fun. Like that was an experience for sure. Like that, like I needed that. And like, it was so good to like get out and like perform in front of people and like see the fans and everything and like chop it up with them and everything. It was like really dope. So that was like the one thing that really got me last year. And like, because I was just so excited for everything. That's the one thing that got me. So coming back to it and like, I feel like that's one thing I was able to really get excited about. The travel sucks. All like the traveling part sucks. But like, other than that, like the actual show part and like the whole, like the main point of it, like that's really exciting for me. Like once we get there and we get off the plane, we get off the runway, geez, bro, like every flight's been like canceled. But like, other than that, like the main point of everything has been really exciting, you know. Now like I'm just kind of excited to see what this ultrasonic plane situation is like, because apparently they're coming out with that again.
They are. Yeah. It's like a new version of the Concorde that they used to have. Yeah. And that plane looks dope. Have you seen a picture of it?
Yeah. Yeah. With the pointed nose.
Yeah. It looks like it's crazy. It looks like some space. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
What about the people going into actual space? Would you ever want to do that?
I'm chilling right now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm chilling right now. I don't know. I gotta
leave Will Shatner to that and stay on Earth till they figure that out for a little while.
Yeah, for sure. I've only been to 2 other countries, so like I still got to look at over here. So.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, good to catch up, bro. Appreciate you, man. I'm glad to hear you're in a good place, and I hope to see you soon, man. You ever come through Atlanta? Hit me up. Anyway. We chat from time to time. It'd be good to see you when you come through, man.
Absolutely, man. Good to see you, bro.
Thanks for your time, brother.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.